Doezsha.B's Productions.
So I just want to do a quick update. I'm actually adding another heat element. Right now I was using this Zoom-Ed. So I think 52 foot heat cable running throughout my rack system that I have here. And it was working pretty good, but I want to get more of a heat gradient. I want to get it a little bit warmer in the back. So what I did was I got a larger heat cable. As far as like the diameter, so you can see the old one is the brown. This is going to be the new one, and I'm gonna run it a couple of rails back along this back rail here. Up here you can see where I have my zip ties that I'm using to hang them installed. So right now I'm installing the zip ties on all the levels. Then I'm gonna snake the heat cable through, you know, all the way down, just like the brown one. But I'm gonna have it further back. And I ordered another thermostat, so I'm gonna have another thermostat that's gonna control that heat cable, so I can have from here to here. This one's gonna be warmer all the way in the back. This one is gonna remain at the same temperature. So from here to here, I can have from the back of the rack to the front of the rack. Inside the tubs, I'll have a greater heat gradient. And because this is an older house, it was built in the 30s, 1930s, so it gets cold. It's not insulated, so it's just it's a pretty not hard, but it takes a lot of monitoring to make sure that all the temperatures are correct. So my main thing is I keep the room at an ambient temperature of like 70. It said 73 right now over here. If you look at my little 73, that's on this side of the room. And I just moved. I have a portable thing that I have over here. So 70, this usually sits right here. So in between 73 and 72 degrees, I keep the room at, and then from there, I just add the heat in the back of the tubs to get the back of the tubs warmer, and that's their hot spot. So yeah, I just want to show you guys that, and then I'll probably make another little short clip when I finish up installing the heat cable. And I'm not going to power it on until my new thermostat arrives, the one I'm going to use to control that separate heat cable. So yeah, I'm going to have everything on its own thermostat. That way I can get a good heat gradient from warmer to cooler. Alright, thanks for your time. Hope you guys liked. If you liked, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Doezsha.B from Doezsha.B Exotics. Just want to do a quick little update. I finally got my second thermostat in. These are the ones that I'm using right now. The Vivo Suns work pretty good. I have one controlling, the top one is controlling my brown heating element. I upgraded to a bigger one, which is this one here. And the bottom thermostat, this one is controlling that one. I just plugged it in, so I'm getting it up, doing some testing right now. And for my brown heating element, that's the probe for the thermostat. This one I think I'm gonna add an extra zip tie, and this is the probe for the thermostat on the larger heating element. It's very important to make sure that your thermostat probes are in direct intimate contact with whatever type of heating element you use, so you can monitor the heating element and adjust the temperature accordingly to get the desired temperature inside of your housing for your animal. But yeah, I think I'm gonna add maybe a little bit more tape here. I got some tape here securing the wire for the thermostat probe. I'll probably add another loop of tape here and probably add another zip tie. That way and I'll clip this down too, clip these off. That way I'm always going to check on it, but there will be less of a chance of the probe slipping and moving and having a temperature spike. So I'm going to finish doing that. I just want to update and share that with you guys, and Now I got everything all secure. Second, the new thermostat probe, 2 zip ties, extra tape to hold the probe in position all the way around. That one's at 93 point. Oh no, this went down a little bit. 94. So we all good so far. Just want to update that. So yeah, that's the one thing I worry about is my probe's moving, but we're all secure. And eventually I will invest in some proportional thermostats, but right now these seem to be doing the job fine, so I'm just working with what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's your boy Doezsha.B from Doezsha.B Exotics, and I just want to make a quick video. I'm going to do a quick mod. I've shown it before, but I didn't show the process. I'm going to cover up this hole right here that comes on these tubs that I use for my my feeders, for my breeders. And what I have here is a piece of flashing. I'm not sure what it's called. Got it from Home Depot. Couple of bucks. Got this piece of flashing. I need some snips, pliers, a drill, and some short screws. Got my screws out in my pocket over here. A couple of short screws. So, and or somebody brought this up to my attention that you can use a rivet gun. So I just got a rivet gun. I got it from one of my uncles, but I don't have any rivets. So right now I'm gonna go with what I have. So the first step is you got your tub. I'm gonna clean it out later to remove the stickers and then sanitize it. I got my F10 SC already mixed in my spray bottle. So cut a strip. Basically, you just want to cover this hole right there. So we just want to cover that hole. I want to make it overlap a little bit. So cut a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Cut there. Pliers. You can straighten it out a little bit. Straighten out and then continue to cut. It's probably easier. I think these are right-handed, left-handed. I'm not sure which hand they are, but you have the proper tools. It's a little bit better. I got a couple of other pairs of snips, but I didn't feel like running around to find them, so this first pair I found. Let's grab these. So basically, I have this here. If you want, you can get like a Dremel tool. I have a Dremel tool, and you can flatten those edges so they're not sharp. But basically, once you have that cut, you're left with a piece of metal shaped like that, and it's perfect to go over the lip and then cover the hole. So from there, you can pre-drill if you like. I'm just gonna throw a screw on there. Make sure I'm center. One screw. I'll go to this corner here. Two screws. And there is a possibility that you can poke your hand, but I don't ever reach down that far, so I haven't poked my hand yet. And I have modified all of my tubs on both of my racks like this, and it's been like that for a couple months now. So, but the reason for me doing this modification in the first place was on my mouse rack. My mice, they found this little hole, one of them, and he or she made the hole bigger and escaped. We caught it, and she's still producing for us right now, but to prevent that from happening in the future on any of my other mice tubs or my rat tubs, I just put the metal flashing on all of them. That way I don't have to worry about it. It gives me peace of mind. And the reason for me doing it right now is I'm thinking of adding an extra tub to my mouse rack. I had bought the lumber. They were all 8-foot length, so I made one rack that was 5 feet tall. I cut all of my legs 5 to 5 feet, so that rack has, I think, 7 tubs on it. It's 5 feet tall. And my mouse rack has 3 tubs on it. It's 3 feet, so I can adjust the spacing on them and add an extra tub. But I bought 2 tubs. For some reason my video stopped, but it was taking me forever to clean because I was doing each tub one by one. I would empty it out, take it out, go clean it, fill it back up, bring it back in. I mean, clean it, put the bedding in, bring it back in, then take my feeders out of a holding bin that I had, a holding container. I have a 20-gallon long breeder in there. I just put them all in there, or the ones out of each tub. And then after I got the tub set back up with the bedding and everything, bring it back in, and then take them out the 20-gallon, put them back in their tub, and then put it back on the rack. That was taking a lot of time. So what I thought to do was, since I want to add an extra tub on the short rack, I'll get an extra tub for that one so I can construct that later, and to have a tub where I can just have it, put the bedding in, have it ready, pull my tub out, put this one in its spot, and just transfer all my rodents over. And that'll save time right there, and just have a container, and I can just do everything right there where my rack is. So yeah, that's the purpose of me doing that, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you like it, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. I'm over here next to my breeding racks, and I just wanted to do a quick update on another little mod I'm doing. I had an issue with once my water get low, one of my rats, he chews, or she, this is the second water bottle I did like this, chewed through it. So two things I did: I gave them a reserve water bottle, which is that one up there in this glass, and just came from the Tractor Supply store. Got some new water bottles. These here, it's actually my first time at the store, and I'm going to try out some new bedding, which is their brand, the Tractor Supply little pellets, and some of the shavings there. I put the pellets in first, and then a good layer at the bottom, and then I put the shavings on top. So what I'm going to do for the chewing issue up here is I cut these little cardboards out, put a hole in them. So once I put this through the hole here, and then in theory, I'm gonna put the hole in right there. We go. Maybe I gotta cut them bigger, or move the hole. So when I put the water bottle in, it's resting on the cardboard and not allowing the rodent, or just set the cardboard in there and not allow them to get to it. So what I'll probably do is just put on my phone. Set that there. So I set the cardboard there. Then I just put the water bottle in like so. And then that way they can't get to it. And hopefully that plus the reserve will help them not chew through it. Alright. Hope that was helpful. Catch you later. Peace.